Mark lures a woman into his room and locks the door behind her when she's not paying attention. Only then does Betty realize she's trapped in a dangerous situation. She tries to escape through the window, but Mark shoves her to the ground and quickly restrains her. Despite Betty's desperate pleas, Mark is determined to satisfy his twisted desires. He drags Betty up to the second-floor bedroom. In the next moment, Betty's heart sinks into complete despair. Mark has boarded up all the windows. When the doorbell rings, Mark hastily stuffs a cloth in Betty's mouth, secures it with tape, and chains her hands tightly. Only after making sure she's completely restrained does he go answer the door. It turns out to be his daughter arriving with friends for a party. Upstairs, Betty hears voices and frantically shakes the bed frame. The daughter hears the noise and finds it strange, but Mark dismisses it as just the dog making trouble in the room. He then turns up the music so loud that no matter how much Betty struggles, no one can hear her anymore. Once everyone has forgotten about the noise, Mark goes upstairs and slaps Betty across the face. This is what happens when she doesn't behave. A few days later, Mark brings in a cardboard box containing an adorable puppy. Betty, who has been tortured to the point of mental breakdown, smiles genuinely for the first time in ages. The puppy becomes her only source of comfort. One day, after tormenting Betty, Mark chains her up as usual before leaving for work. After he's gone, Betty discovers that Mark forgot to lock the chain. She realizes this is her perfect chance to escape. Clutching the puppy, she tiptoes down the stairs. Just as Betty is about to flee the house, Mark suddenly appears from the darkness. It was all a test. Betty is violently thrown to the ground. As punishment for her disobedience, Mark kills the puppy he had given her. Betty clutches the dead puppy and sobs uncontrollably.